Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I'm going to be talking about how there is no reason to be surprised by these people. Like, no matter how anyone does you wrong, there is no reason to ever be surprised, because just think about the whole crucifixion. We know Jesus had 12 disciples. The disciple who decided to betray him, Judas, was his brother. I didn't know that. And then his second disciple, or the other disciple who betrayed him 3 times, was Peter. But Peter literally, Jesus let this man walk on water, and he still betrayed him. Like, when I tell you I read the story, and cause it's one thing to be told a story, but to read it yourself, it's like, and then the rest of them, the rest of the 10 disciples, they ran off on the plug when he got arrested. So when I say there's no reason to be surprised by what anyone can do to you, honestly, truly, it's the evil world we live in. And Lord knows, I know that quarantine is gonna piss y'all off with these niggas, so let me help y'all out. I really didn't think about what I wanted to talk about, y'all. I just was in my feelings. I'm honestly very at peace with my feelings. Niggas caught me slipping, but that's okay, so what? Let me put this out there, because it's gonna make me stay true to my word if I tell others, you feel me? I am not letting a single person come near me. Yo, I got my 5 friends, and one of them is God, so I got 4 friends on this earth, love. Get somebody who is the Billadad to your Job. I just want to say that you don't have to read the Bible to understand that certain scriptures are really just healing. It's really not that deep. I mean, it is that deep to me, of course, but to give y'all just a little taste, it's really not that deep. I guess this is just a little mini life update, because my life is gonna make a complete 360. I don't know why I let people into my life, because no one deserves to be in my life. That's why it's really not me. And I hope whoever is out there realizes that it's not you, it's God protecting you for what's about to come into your life, because you don't need to be sharing it with nobody else. My name needs to be the only thing on any document in the future, period. Y'all don't need nobody for shit. Especially lately, I just run to God when I need clarification and help and someone to cry to, because ooh, another thing y'all need to hear, stop going on your Finsta, because people who follow your Finsta, if they cared about you, why aren't you just texting them? Or after they see your post, do they text you? Ask yourself these questions, babe. I have to even watch myself with what I post on Twitter, because yo, people just be scrolling and they just be laughing. I'm the type of person where if I see you upset on the timeline, even though I know we're out here just to be tweeting to tweet, I'll still say something just in case, because just how there's truth, there's always truth behind a joke. I feel like there's always truth behind a tweet. You may just be joking around saying but certain things aren't funny anymore. For example, I used to really joke about wanting to die, but the thing is that no cap, niggas low-key wanted to. There's purpose for everything. Anyone who has depression or anything, please know that I relate to you, and when I speak to you from my position of clarity now, please know that it is simply through Jesus Christ himself, because I'm not the same person that I was a month ago. I'm not feeling the same that I was. I don't feel the same that I felt I don't even feel the same that I felt 2 weeks ago. I understand how you feel, but there's so much more to life. And also, stack up your riches in heaven, not on earth, love. Be kind to others, and the kindness will come back to you for sure. What was I saying? These niggas. I shouldn't even say these niggas, these people, these wicked people of the world. Let yourself have no parts to them. If you know that you're a genuine hearted person, you know. You don't need to prove to anyone that you're a genuine person, because I wish that I cared to really give y'all Carfax, but I cannot be shouting any of these motherfuckers out. I need to stop cursing, but I'm feeling some type of way, Lord. Yo, there's no need to prove yourself to anyone but yourself and God, and really just God, because once you prove yourself to God, then you'll feel it. Know yourself, yo. Like, I can't give y'all ways to figure out how to find yourself except through the word. When I say I have exhausted every single option the world has. I mean, I haven't done crack or nothing. I haven't done crack cocaine, babe. I haven't done methamphetamine, but I'm just saying, I haven't gone that hard in the paint, but I have exhausted all the options that were given to me on this earth. I just hope that, like, y'all watch my channel and y'all get to know me, and just through me and the words that I say and the reflection and my voice, it'll eventually guide y'all to the answer. Like, let me explain how I understand. Let me explain how I got here, you feel me? I grew up in a church, whatever. Then I got put into a private Christian school. Lord knows how this school still stands. Like, unless they turn from the ways that they have when I was in school. But like, man, when I say that these people, not all of them, shout out to Mr. Braden. If you ever see this, yo, like, you're really the one teacher that I remember from that middle school who really, like, he's the one teacher I can look back on and think, like, yo, that was genuinely, like, a good person who belonged at that Christian school. But man, if anything, minister to your own kids. Because if you really want them to know about the word like that, minister to your own kids, period. Eventually, it was kind of like my nana, you know, kept trying to keep my faith, but it was like, I wasn't ready to hear all that. You feel me? Like, if I could go back in time and listen to all those sermons with my nana and like, oh, if I could go back in time and study the Bible with her now, I would. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me calm down because I really don't talk about her like that. Anyways, I'm back, baby. Just know that if you believe in angels, they want you to find your way back to God. Because who do you think they're chilling with? If anyone is beginning their journey, or if anyone decides, you know, let me open up the Bible today, read the book of Matthew yourself. Because it's like, it's the same thing as like trying to give you the rundown of Harry Potter. You're not gonna catch everyone's names. You're not gonna catch every detail. I read all 7 books and seen all 8 of the movies, but I can't give you the rundown of everything because it's Harry freaking Potter. It's a lot. So please, 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 please. It's like, how many chapters? It's 29 chapters, y'all. It's like super short. Like, I finished it in like 3 days. Like, just, y'all have nothing to better do in quarantine, so why not just pick up a book that just so happens to be called the Bible. Something is telling me to be open with y'all. Where should I start? I have been diagnosed, not self-diagnosed, babe. No shame to those who, like, if you know, you know, but like, I've been diagnosed with depression and minor anxiety. I've been prescribed medication for it in the past. I overdosed on the medication, took medication again, and then started smoking weed. I think, was I smoking weed before that? I think I was smoking weed before that, but I stopped smoking weed in place of my medication. Either way, when I say, and no shame at weed, I am actually an advocate for weed. I believe in medical marijuana. I have done many research papers and presentations in college on it. Maybe I should do a video on how to stop smoking. How to quit smoking weed for those who really want to quit smoking weed. But just know the Lord is going to be a part of it. I tried to kill myself by overdosing. Because just know that if your only plan of suicide is overdose, just get some help, babe, because you're just crying for help. You just want attention. And it's okay to want attention, but just realize you just want attention and you just need attention, so please get help. I don't know. And if you have no one to help you, please pick up your Bible. Let that be your last resort. If you really feel so uptight about the word, please let that be your last resort rather than death. Death isn't worth it, because I'm not even going to give you a basic ass answer of, that's not the only answer, because I understand you're tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of all this bullshit. I'm tired of going through shit every day. I'm tired of feeling this way every day. But eventually you're going to wake up and you're not going to be tired anymore. Like, if anything, guys, please compare me to how I felt in my last video. Please compare the way I am composing myself in this video and compare it to my last video. That's how quickly you can change, man. Like, the introduction to my last video, I literally was talking about how I'm going through it and I feel defeated. Like, you will have your good days and you will have your bad days, period. But at the end of the day, that's life. And you don't need to let life kill you. If you are afraid of people judging you for turning to God, you don't need to go to church. I heavily recommend Transformation Church. Pastor Mike is amazing. And keep in mind, he always exposes himself. He always talks about the person that he used to be and the sins that he used to deal with. Like, when I say he's the realest pastor that I think you could possibly come across, who is not only real, but actually, like, can interpret and speak the word and prophesize clearly, because, I mean, like, man, he can prophesize. Man, it's not that far of a stretch to believe in God, honestly. I feel like I'm ready to give my testimony. But I'll give it to y'all in pieces and chunks, because it's a lot to handle, honestly. I've been through a lot for a 20-year-old. I'm 20, by the way. It's very important how you carry your weight in this world. Uplift yourself. Don't rely on others to uplift you. I keep seeing all these tweets about please check on your friends, blah, blah, blah. During this quarantine, of course, please check on your friends. But I feel like the friends who are really checking on their friends don't need to be reminded to check on their friends, you dig? Those of us who, in their depressive states, isolate themselves and feel like they have no one to talk to, don't be afraid to talk to yourself. I mean, like, don't be crazy. But I mean, I feel like everyone knows their limits. Like, yo, sometimes you gotta talk to a real ass nigga, and I'm the realest nigga in the room, whether people are in it or not. And then after you realize that you a real one, then you gonna realize, might as well talk to God. Because I know that some people, they hear their thoughts in their head. I don't hear myself in my head. That's why I talk aloud. But like, I don't know, just transfer that into prayer. Because I promise you, like, eventually you'll get it. This is why I said read the book of Matthew, because he literally says what prayer to start with. I'm referencing Matthew 6:9 through 13. I'm gonna pop it on the screen because you're gonna read it. I throw that in, I say that in the morning, and then at night I say my actual prayer. Or like, I mean, I kind of talk to God throughout the day. Also, for those who are depressed and suicidal, like, for real, read the book of Job. I'm gonna keep y'all fed. Baby, I feed my loved ones very well. If all my ex-niggas know. For those who need facts, for my people who love facts, physical facts, this is my Bible. It's pink. I love it to death. I try to keep my thing on me everywhere I go. But I study the word. Any verse that I put in the beginning of my video, I found myself, period. While you're reading a certain part of the Bible, then it references another part of the Bible, so then I look at that reference. So and I don't just read that verse. If a verse is referenced, I read the whole chapter. And I may read the next chapter, but I write it down so that I could go back and read that book. I am only on here speaking to you guys because I feel like God is letting me know that it is okay for me to minister to y'all. For anyone who's on their spiritual journey, or who is beginning their spiritual journey, just realize that there is no need to worry about anyone judging you. I used to be really worried about what people would think of me, but none of y'all know me. Literally nobody on this earth knows me, for real, dog. Like even my longest life friends, nobody knows me. And even the people who have dated me, nobody knows me. For you know pieces of me that I let you get to know, but like I am of course at the point to let y'all know, for the sake of a testimony, who I used to be. But just know, none of y'all know me. And I'm letting y'all get to know me. Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm letting y'all get to know me. But nobody knows you. Nobody can tell you anything. Because at the end of the day, who is man compared to God? Nothing. I finally learned that I really need to stop sharing, just speaking to these people. I'm not mad about anything because you can't play me, love. I enjoyed it. Like, I'm just saying, I don't enjoy it anymore, so I'm out. If you know what I mean. If you know it, you know. I hope you guys are liking my content so far. I have a lot in store for this channel. Maybe this, I don't know what I'm going to title this. I don't know if this is kind of like get to know me. This is kind of like a rant. This is kind of a chit chat. This is like a, I don't know, a spiritual introduction. This is a lot. But there's a lot to me. Really. And I hope y'all enjoy getting to know me one video at a time, one clip at a time, from March 2020 and here on. That is all you are getting out of me. It is as you say, and let God's will be done. I pray for y'all, and I pray for those who have wronged me, because I am stronger and more powerful than ever. Don't pray for someone out of spite, but rather pray that they don't irritate your soul. Pray for them so that they don't bother you anymore, you feel me? Because how could you be mad at someone that you pray for? I have no square footage left in my head for anyone. I'm trying to collect the fruits of the spirits like Pokemon. Like I'm trying to get them like the Dragon Balls, baby. I mean, I ain't never watched Dragon Ball Z, but I feel like I get the basis. I feel like that made sense. Once you figure out that God is God and the only God, especially to my depressed people, once you are healed, no one can tell you anything, yo. No one can tell me anything about God. Don't even try, don't delete your comment right now. Don't try to tell me anything because I don't want to hear it. And if you do tell me, I will delete it because there's nothing to say. You can't tell me anything. From what I have been through, you cannot tell me anything. From what I have been through and the way I feel now, you cannot tell me a single thing about the Lord. Period. Indefinitely. Like, man. I pray that you all get to that point before it's too late, for you never know when the Lord is coming. For even the angels in heaven above do not know when the Lord is coming. Think what you want, say what you will. I'm just trying to let y'all know the truth, because I feel like I'm the realest one who could let y'all know the truth. Like, I've been through it, love, and I'm young enough to still relate to y'all. And I hope that I even get my own act together before it's too late. My camera's gonna die. I think that is God telling me I've said everything I have to say. I pray for y'all. I love you guys very much, and I hope that my love gets to y'all and y'all feel some type of way and y'all feel moved, because I wish that I heard this soon enough, and I wish that I heard it from someone who is like me, someone who is young, someone who is with the shits. You don't have to be lame to love God, you feel me? Like, it's actually cooler to like God, because it's basic to not like God. Honestly, like, it's mainstream to not like him. Have you seen? If you like having your own vibe, your own style, let God be a part of it, because that's really the cool stuff. That's going against the grain. If you don't believe in God, I think you're basic. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're just lost. Yeah, anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.